ओंकाररूपिणी जननी
परमानंद गोविंद गोपाल जय परमानंद गोविंद गोपाल जय परमानंद गोविंद गोपाल जय परमानंद गोविंद गोपाल जय साई नंदा मुकुंदा 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 गोपाल जय साई कृष्ण हरे साई रामा हरे 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 साई केशव माधव मोहन 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 हरे परमानंद गोविंद गोपाल जय परमानंद गोविंद गोपाल जय मुखारविंदा गोपाल जय मुखारविंदा गोपाल जय मुखारविंदा गोपाल जय मुखारविंदा गोपाल जय सच्चिदानंद गोविंद गोपाल जय सच्चिदानंद गोविंद गोपाल जय सच्चिदानंद गोविंद गोपाल जय सच्चिदानंद गोविंद गोपाल जय साई नंदा मुकुंदा गोपाल जय साई नंदा मुकुंदा
offering our collective salutations to the Almighty, elders, guests, and participants from around the world, Namaste and a very good evening. Welcome back to day 36 of our journey across the cultural traditions of the world. This evening, we are honored to present the CSR Circle of Honor to two of our corporate partners. First, we present the award to eTravel Value India Private Limited, India's first corporate travel portal. Founded in 2007 in Gurgaon, it is an IATA accredited agency and Travel Agents Association of India member. Recognized as an incredible India agency, it serves MNCs, SMEs, and local firms as a one-stop shop for seamless inbound and outbound business travel solutions. Representing eTravel Value today, we have Mr. S. Vijay, who is the founder and CEO of the company. He is a first-generation entrepreneur who has 40 years of experience in travel and financial services, including 18 years with American Express TRS as country head of travel. An award-winning leader, he founded eTravel Venue, which has been our trust's official travel partner since 2015. We also have Mr. Iqbal Skinder, Head of Operations and Customer Service. eTravel Value has been supporting school education of Gurukulam students for 3 years through the Each One Education One scholarship program. Now we call upon the representatives from the company to receive the award from Sadhguru, followed by the acceptance speech delivered by Mr. Vijay.
My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba and Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. Sai Ram to all of you today who are here in this hall, as well as all those who are watching us live from all over the world. It's a privilege to be in here, to be honored today by Sadhguru. I want to tell you a little story of how I got into this mission. It was way back in the 60s, late 60s. My father and mother actually got to meet Bhagwan Baba at a chance meeting at an army doctor, colonel of an army doctor who is serving as part of the mission at that time. None other than the grandfather of Shiva and Sathya, who served this mission in Muddenahalli. We just, happened to then get devoted, and over a period of time, our family has been with this mission for Baba, and when Swami started it here in Muddenahalli. I think it was nothing but a coincidence that I attended Baba's 60th birthday celebrations in Puttaparthi, and here I am actually attending the 100th celebrations. Swami inducted eTravel Value into the mission in January 2015, and we started serving with the motto, love all and serve all. That's pretty much the motto that we've been following at Travel. And this mission has grown in the last 10 years exponentially. And I think it's nothing but the divine grace that we've been able to service all the units, including the Sanjeevani hospitals, the overseas locations whenever they called upon us to actually fulfill their travel needs. Even now, the 100-country participants, many of them have been in touch with our teams to actually see that they get their visas for India and they come across. In this 10-year journey, I should say, it wasn't without any challenges. And every time, the challenge would always be on the visa front. Swami would put out a big challenge to us. He'll say, I want to take 25 students to 12 countries in Europe. And how do we get visas for children like this who got clean passports? Some of them have just applied for passports. Sister Krishna would come up to me and say, how do you do this? I would say, can you leave this for me to sleep over it tonight? And I'll tell you tomorrow morning. And like Swami said recently in one of his messages, we were nothing but instruments in his hand. So the next morning I would get up and I would have the answer. So we'd position this in a way that all the consulates would kind of get us the visas. So it's been a journey that is nothing but miracles all the way. My office colleagues would ask me many a time, how does this happen only to the trust? How does it not happen to the other corporates? I said, don't ask me, this is Swami's grace and miracles, and we are only the instruments who deliver it. Over a period of time, I think it's been quite a journey now that we've been able to, consolidate and see that we've been able to structure things out to get this whole travel servicing a little more structured and seamless. But I would say that it just can't happen like we think it will. Look at what happened the other day. Swami said that the Ugandan, the delegation were missing. They didn't reach here on time. We had to search for them in the Bombay airport to find where they are, to get them on to the next flight so that they could come and perform here on the stage. Similarly, the Burundi two participants, they were missing. They came into the Delhi airport and we didn't know where they were. Did they catch a flight back or no? We don't know. So it's all about this whole thing called travel, which makes it very uncertain in these days. But I think we've been able to serve Swami with all the blessings that we get, and the hard work of my team. We've been able to deliver every time, nearly every time. Of course, there have been some failures, and some of the miracles I can't, kind of relate today. There are so many of them. But I remember one particular one when Swami was to travel from Bangalore and the visa was stuck in Delhi. We got it at 6 o'clock in the evening and we ran to the SpiceJet, delivery service, and we reached it so that he could travel with the entourage the next morning. So these miracles are happening in my office. I'm witness to it. I'm probably someone who's also delivers through Swami's blessings. And we've been able to do this right through. Today when I came, the first time I came into Muddenahalli, it was January 2015. But today when I entered the campus, I came across, or it struck me, a particular famous saying of a famous poet, that if there's heaven on earth, it is here, it is here, it is here. I think it is here in Muddenahalli, I should say. Thank you, Swami, for having given this honor. I'm truly overwhelmed with what you've done for us and look forward to your continued blessings. Jai Sai Ram.
Next, we are pleased to present this award to Rotary International Bangalore. The Rotary International has been supporting our healthcare initiatives since 2023. They've sponsored heart-lung machines, dialysis units, OT and ophthalmic equipment, and have funded pediatric cardiac surgeries, demonstrating their steadfast commitment to advancing medical access to the rural people. We will now have a short video showcasing the Rotarian support towards our medical mission.
Through a meaningful collaboration with Rotary Club, multiple projects have been supported, including medical equipment, an operation theatre, a mobile blood bank, and most importantly, heart surgeries for deserving children. This partnership has significantly enhanced our capabilities, enabling us to serve even more people in need.
Miracles that has happened when he was walking through us. Yes, I understand Carl Zeiss has donated today a unit in the NICU, but for the human service that you people are doing to humanity, I think we look very small. Thanks to the Rotary for bringing us and making us be a small part in this and helping them do this. We really enjoyed this day.
To receive this honor, we have four distinguished Rotarians amidst us this evening. As I call out their names, I request them to come on stage. Flight Lieutenant K.P. Nagesh, an entrepreneur, ex-Indian Air Force officer, and Rotary International Director, who's famed as Rotary's Why Not Man. As founder of Unique Security Solutions, he empowered thousands through jobs and vocational training. Rotarian Jitendra Aneja, past district governor, a pioneer of surgical lasers in India and a dynamic Rotary leader, he spearheaded projects worth over 150 crores and drives youth skill development. Rotarian Milind Deshpande, founder and director of Vishal Infrastructure Limited, he has delivered 63 plus major aviation and infrastructure projects. Finally, Rotarian Velu B. Peti, the past president of Rotary Bangalore Junction, he is a philanthropist, entrepreneur, and the founder of VRC Corp, known for developing NU Ben in Bangalore. Now we request Rotarian KP Nagesh ji to deliver the acceptance speech.
Pranam to Lotus feet of Sadhguru and Namaskar to each one of you here. Friends, Rotary International, a voluntary organization with 120 years of service background, connecting the world by serving the community. We are 1.4 million volunteers across the globe, spread across in 200 plus countries, doing human service under a different avenue of service, like mother and child, water and sanitation, basic education, economic development, and of late we added environment. Is the major concern for each one of us. We also added environment. So I'm very happy to be part of this event where a 120-year organization getting associated with one of the fastest growing service organization under the Swamiji's leadership. We are here to connect with them and to do more and more projects which Rotary is aiming and with the doing the service with the service above self concept. Of late, we Rotarians have getting connected with the corporate social responsibility fund, where around 44,000 crores year on year coming from India, from different organizations. And we, one of the reputed organization, service industry, service organization, most of the corporate companies want to do projects through us. By knowing the service, what this organization is doing, we want to divert more and more corporate funds to enhance this service to more needy people in the coming years. Yes, definitely we want to get associated. And just now while sitting here, I was just talking to the volunteer here to know that is a huge area, huge campus, and that one of our Rotarian contributed around 100 crores by name Ravishankar Dakoju. He is diverting all the fund for the greenery, environmental protection, development of environment, with the planting good trees. So when I spoke to him, this is what it is, around huge campus of around 140, 150 acres. Can we request the Swamiji to give this opportunity for Rotary to develop a lot of trees and plantation in this campus? He readily agreed. He would like to come and meet you, Swamiji. We want to initiate our Rotary thing by taking this campus as adapting and want to develop this in a big way. To start with, in addition to what our Rotary is doing, we want to enhance our projects in the coming year. We are very happy to get associated with this wonderful organization. Here, not only pre-service, and also the blessing of Swamiji is also there. So thank you for that, giving that opportunity. We look forward to be associated with you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We now request Rotarian Jitendra Aneja ji to address us.
Sadhguru, our pranam on behalf of my fellow Rotarians as well. It's such a great honor to be here today as part of the 100-day celebrations leading to the 100th birth anniversary of Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. And to be recognized by this sacred institution is not just a moment of pride, but it's a great blessing in itself, Sadhguru. I was fortunate to have darshan of Bhagwan Sai Baba at Puttaparthi. Though it was a very brief moment, but it remains etched in my memory. And listening to his discourses online, I realized the depth of his wisdom, his simple yet profound teaching, love all, serve all. And Swami, this is what the guiding principle of Rotary also is. Rotary has had the privilege of being associated with great institution like this on several projects, which I am not going to recount. But these are not just the machines which we are giving to the institution or the facilities which we are creating. Well, friends, they are instruments of hope. You know, what we do is, Swami, whatever you are doing, you are giving hope to these people. And as we look forward, we are committing to deepening this partnership with more impactful projects. Well, friends, when I first joined Rotary, I sometimes wondered, are we doing the government work? Whenever there was a proposal to spend some money on some project, we do two questions, you know. Why should we do it? This is something which a government should be doing. But over time, you know, I learned something very profound, which the organizations like yours are taking over, that it is the institutions like this and Rotary, you know, which are bringing about change. An entire generation, if we do not do anything for them, will miss out on these opportunities and we will lag behind. Well, whether it is health, education, dignity, real change happens at grassroots. And when citizens take responsibility, and personally I say that change occurs first in Rotary, then in society, then in nation. And of course, people like you are bringing that kind of change. Swami, a lot of pranams to you for this great work. Well, friends, in Hindu philosophy, They always say that the marg to salvation is through seva. See, I'm not a great learned man to profess about it, but I can claim that I understood that ultimate salvation lies in service. It does uplifts the soul and it makes this life very meaningful. And as Baba himself said, hands that serve are holier than lips that pray. I think we stick to that dictum. Working with Sathya Sai institutions, I have felt this truth all the way. We are transformed, Swamiji, when ever since last 4 years we have been connected with each other. Healthcare is not just treating the illness, it is about healing with love, with dignity and with compassion. And that is why this institution is just not a hospital, it is a temple of service, sir. Together, Rotary and Sathya Sai hospitals are not being only healing bodies, but shaping values. We are nurturing better youth, better citizens, and better nations. Let me close this very thought that we may not be able to change the world, but if we are able to help even one person, the whole world has changed around him. And every patient, this is my feeling, I have felt it here after speaking to many patients around who have got treated, that every patient who walks into the Sathya Sai hospital leaves with a world transformed, and Rotary is blessed to play a small part in this divine mission. Thank you, sir, for giving us an opportunity. Let this grow, partnership grow. Thank you so much.
Rotary International Bangalore takes this opportunity to confer upon Sadhguru the title Honorary Rotarian. Along with the representatives, we now invite Rotary Club President Mr. Karunanidhi to present the Rotary pin to Sadhguru. This evening, we are also delighted to announce the launch of a co-branded health card, and for this we invite on stage Mr. Vivek Kumar, Chief Marketing Officer for the Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, along with Rotarians Nagesh Ji and Jitendra Aneja Ji. This card offers Rotary members and their families seamless and cashless access to comprehensive healthcare services, including OPD, IPD, diagnostics, surgeries, and wellness, ensuring zero copay and no out-of-pocket expenses. With dedicated counters, priority assistance, and private bed facilities, the card provides easy access for their well-being. This evening, we are delighted to celebrate the Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. A land of timeless spirituality and majestic beauty in the heart of the Himalayas, Nepal is home to soaring peaks, serene valleys, and a rich cultural heritage. The nation's cultural wealth shines through its sacred temples and stupas, vibrant festivals, traditional music and dance, intricate handicrafts, and the living traditions that keep its ancient wisdom alive. Nepal is also revered as the birthplace of Lord Buddha, offering the world a message of peace, compassion, and harmony. The One World, One Family Humanitarian Award is being presented to Ms. Charimaya Tamang from Nepal. In 1996 in Mumbai, there was a big rescue of 500 girls who were victims of human trafficking, which included nationals of India, Nepal, and Bangladesh. Ms. Charimaya was one of them. She, along with 128 girls, bravely filed a case against the perpetrators and started the Shakti Samuha. Since then, she has championed prevention, protection, and prosecution initiatives advocating for stronger legal frameworks and survivor support. Through Shakti Samuha, she united survivors and advocates, creating a powerful platform for change. Her efforts have rescued, rehabilitated, and reunited countless victims with their families, offering them dignity and hope. Ms. Charimaya's resilience and advocacy inspires a safer and more just world. May we now invite Ms. Charimaya Tamang to please come on stage and receive the honor. She will be accompanied by her husband, Mr. Shubhalal Sunar. May we now request Mrs. Charimaya to address us.
नमस्कार। मैं सतगुरु श्री मधुसूदन साई का तहे दिल से धन्यवाद और आभार प्रकट करना चाहती हूँ। और आज का ये जो फंक्शन ऑर्गेनाइज किया है, ये ऑर्गेनाइज के लिए जितना भी लोग मौजूद है, ऑर्गेनाइज के लिए मैनेजमेंट के तरफ से आप सभी लोग को भी मैं धन्यवाद कहना चाहती हूँ। और आज मैं आप लोग के सामने जो खड़ी हूँ, मैं सिर्फ ये बोलना चाहती हूँ, भगवान का दुआ और कृपा, यानी कि हमारा सत भगवान सतगुरु जी के प्रणाम करते हुए आभार है। मैं आज के दिन तक आप लोग के सामने इंसान बनकर जीना मिला है। और आज जितने भी हम 100 से ज़्यादा मुल्क से मौजूद है, सभी लोग को एक साथ में प्रणाम करती हूँ। और मेरा ज़्यादा बोलने का नहीं है, क्योंकि हमारा होस्ट ने सब कुछ बता चुका है। फिर भी मैं एक दो लाइन ज़रूर बोलूँगी। मैं चरिमाया नेपाल से, कभी किसी दिन में नेपाल से लेकर इंडिया का महाराष्ट्र का मुंबई में गाय भैंस जैसे बेच डाला इंसान था, जो 1994 का घटना था वो। और आज उसी इंसान 30 साल के बाद आज सतगुरु जी का कृपा से आप लोग के सामने इंसान बनकर खड़ी हूँ। और एक बात ये भी है कि मैं सिर्फ अपने लिए इंसान नहीं है, मैं जैसे और आने वाला दिन में कोई भी इंसान कल मेरे ऊपर जो हुआ उस तरह किसी के साथ में होना नहीं चाहिए बोलकर एक मिशन लेकर आगे बढ़ रही हूँ। मुझे विश्वास है कल तक बाबा का कृपा है और आने वाला कल के लिए भी आप लोग का साथ और बाबा का कृपा ने मेरा और हमारा शक्ति समूह का ये मिशन अटल आगे बढ़ पाएगा, ये विश्वास करती हूँ। और आप लोग से मैं और भी निवेदन करना चाहती हूँ, कल जैसे जिस तरह मुझे बेच डाला उस तरह का ट्रैफिकिंग आज के दिन में नहीं है। आज के दिन में एजुकेशन के नाम पर, फॉरेन एम्प्लॉयमेंट के नाम पर और सेरोक्रेसी के इस्तेमाल करते हुए ट्रैफिकिंग हो रही है हमारा नेपाल और ऑल कंट्री का इंसान लोग, आदमी लोग। सिर्फ लड़कियां नहीं है, पुरुष लोग को भी ट्रैफिकिंग हो रही है। इसी ने मैं इस मंच से आप लोग को आह्वान करना चाहती हूँ, हम इंसान बनकर आज बाबा के पास में जैसे एकजुट मौजूद हुआ, इस तरह आने वाला कल के दिन में हमारा मुल्क से, हमारा फैमिली से, हमारा ओल्ड से कोई भी आदमी लोग यानी कि इंसान लोग बेच नहीं डाले। किसी को एक घटना पर देखे तो हर तरह हम सपोर्ट करेंगे, रेस्क्यू के लिए और रिपैट्रिएशन के लिए, उसके साथ साथ रिहैबिलिटेशन के साथ में इफेक्टिव रिइंडिकेशन के लिए हम सब एकजुट एक साथ मिले तो आने वाला कल में कोई भी इंसान को किसी ने बेचने को नज़र भी नहीं डाल पाएगा। और इसके लिए एक तो हम इंसान बन के खड़ा होना है, दूसरे तरफ हमारा जितना भी मुल्क में बने हुआ लॉ है, रेगुलेशन है, उसको कार्यान्वयन यानी कि काम कराने के लिए गवर्नमेंट बॉडी का कर्मचारी को ये बात डाल देना है दिमाग पर, आप लोग हमारा साथ काम करना है, आप लोग हमारा टैक्स के ऊपर है। इसी ने ये काम तो बहुत सारे काम करना है आप लोग का, इसके साथ साथ इंसानियत के लिए थोड़ा सा संवेदनशील होकर काम करना चाहिए बोलकर हर किसी ने वो बात बोलना है। और अभी नेपाल में थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है, आप लोग का पता है, जेएनजी का थोड़ा मूवमेंट आगे बढ़ रहा है, इसी के फायदे लेकर दूसरों लोग ने बहुत कुछ कर रहा है। हम वादा कर रही हूँ कल के आने वाला दिन में ये भी अच्छा हो जाएगा और हम सब मिलकर सिर्फ नेपाल, इंडिया, बांग्लादेश नहीं, ग्लोबली ये मूवमेंट आगे बढ़ाना है। क्योंकि इंसान को जब तक इंसान बनकर जीने का मनसब नहीं मिलेगा तब तक हम जीकर कुछ मतलब ही नहीं रहेगा। इसी ने मैं और हमारा शक्ति समूह और मेरा फैमिली मेंबर, हम लोग इंसानियत के ऊपर ट्रैफिकिंग सर्वाइवर का डिग्निफाई लाइफ के लिए हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। अभी इससे ज़्यादा मैं आप लोग का टाइम लेना नहीं चाहती हूँ। अगर आप लोग का इससे ज़्यादा कुछ मेरा बातें समझना, शक्ति समूह का काम दिखना है तो आप लोग हमारा वेबसाइट विजिट कर सकते हैं और चरीमाया तामाङ करके गूगल में सर्च कीजिए। मेरा है तो नेपाली में ज़्यादा है, लेकिन इंग्लिश में भी कुछ लेकर डाला भी है, उसमें से आप लोग और भी ज़्यादा समझ सकते हैं। ये बात करते हुए मैं सभी को आभार और हमारा सद्गुरु श्री मधुसूदन साई बाबा और जिसने मुझे यहाँ तक लाने के लिए ऑल मैनेज किया, ये सभी को धन्यवाद करते हुए अभी आप लोग से विदा चाहती हूँ। थैंक यू।
For the benefit of the audience, Ms. Charimaya began by thanking Sadhguru and the organizers for the award and recognition. She expressed gratitude for God's blessings, because of which she stands today as a human being with dignity. She narrated her story when she was sold as a young girl, and 30 years later she stands here because of God's blessings. She wishes to take this mission forward by doing her best and working towards a safer society for girls. She concluded by requesting and praying for collective support, for protection and rehabilitation, so that no other girl faces such tragic situations in life. She wishes to take Shakti Samuha worldwide to help many more and give them a light of dignity and self-respect. Now, our first speaker from the country of Nepal is Mr. Ujjwal Aryal. Mr. Ujjwal holds a bachelor's degree in international business management and began his career as a travel assistant in Kathmandu, Nepal. Since 2018, he has been serving with the Society for Selfless Service, dedicating his time to community initiatives and the translation of the Uvacha series of books. His journey reflects a blend of professional experience and deep commitment to service and spirituality. He will be presenting about the culture and tradition of Nepal.
Warm greetings to everyone. We thank Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai for bringing people from all countries together in love and service. Today, we welcome you to learn about the Federal Republic of Nepal, the land of tall Himalayas, deep spirituality, and warm, friendly people. The Federal Republic of Nepal is a small yet stunning country in South Asia, located between India and China. Though small in size, it holds the world's tallest mountain and a heart as big as the sky. The Federal Republic of Nepal has around 30 million people. The capital is Kathmandu. The currency is the Nepalese rupee and the official language is Nepali. 1 Nepalese rupee equals to 0.63 Indian rupees. The capital, Kathmandu, is a living museum of temples, country courtyards, and colorful festivals. Our country is home to Mount Everest, the world's highest peak at 8,848 meters. The wildlife thrives in Chitwan, homes to deers, rhinos, tigers, and gentle elephants. Pokhara is famous for its calm lakes as a gateway to the mighty Annapurna Mountains. Our country blends Hindu and Buddhist traditions where temples and stupas rise side by side. Life here celebrates compassion, self-discipline, and harmony with nature that values and guides hearts across the world. Lumbini is the sacred birthplace of Lord Buddha, a place of peace where pilgrims from all faiths come to reflect and pray. Gosai Kunda is a sacred high-altitude lake here, believed to be formed by Lord Shiva's trident. The national dish dal bhat, which has rice with lentils. It is a simple, hearty meal enjoyed every day. Gundruk is a tradition Nepali fermented leafy green dish. Sel roti is a crispy ring-shaped rice bread. Thukpa is a warm noodle soup popular in Nepal. Men often wear the daura surwal with dhaka cap, while women wear the gunyo cholo or sari, decorated with lovely jewelry. Halchok Akash Bhairav dance is traditional dance that honors deities with vibrant marks, music, and graceful steps. During the Federal Republic of Nepal's New Year Biska Jatra, huge chariots are pulled through the streets as people celebrate with joy and prayers. The Gurung community celebrates harvests and weddings with lively music and rhythmic group dances. Our country has given the world many inspiring people, such as Tenzing Norgay, one of the first to climb Mount Everest in 1953. Dr. Sanduk Roy is an eye specialist who involved to restore the sight of over 180,000 people using small incisions, cataract surgeries. This country has made good progress, but some challenges remain. Many children still face malnutrition, and education is limited in remote areas. Healthcare access is difficult in the mountains, and poverty affects many families. The Federal Republic of Nepal is improving nutrition and school meals for over 1 million children. Work is going to provide better education and healthcare in villages and mountains. Communities are joining hands to reduce inequality and build a fairer future. The One World, One Family mission provides free meals in rural schools, helping children stay healthy and attend school. Computers and digital learning are reaching children in remote villages. Health camps and volunteers offer medical care and support to mothers, children, and orphans with care and respect. From the Himalayas to small villages, this place shows that true greatness comes from helping others with kindness. As one world, one family, let us work together to support every heart and nation. Dhanyavad and Namaste.
Our next speaker is Mrs. Geeta Thapa. Mrs. Geeta Thapa is a distinguished librarian and an academic leader with over 4 decades of service in the field of library and information science. She holds a master's degree in library and information science from the Tribhuvan University, Kathmandu. She has represented Nepal in several international conferences and workshops, including the IFLA World Library and Information Congress and the Global Vision workshops in Singapore and Vietnam. Beyond her academic contributions, Ms. Thapa has also served as the president of the Nepal Library Association and as an executive board member of Read Nepal. Her lifelong commitment to knowledge, to education and service continues to inspire professionals in the field. She will be sharing her transformative journey with all of us.
Namaste and good evening. With humble gratitude to Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai and warm greetings to all brothers, sisters and students, it is true blessing to stand here before you all and with those joining us live as we come together for this historic global gathering of one world, one family, the World Cultural Festival. For over 41 years, my life was devoted to books and knowledge as a medical librarian, at the Institute of Medicine in Tribhuvan University. It also had the privilege to serve as president of the Nepal Library Association and later with Read Nepal. Even after retirement, I continue to write, to train, and to share the knowledge and information. Beyond my profession, it is the spiritual journey that has transformed me the most. From my childhood, worship and truth were guiding lights in my family. We prayed to Lord Ganesh, Shiva Parvati, Radha Krishna, Lakshmi Narayan, and many others. Along with this, the value of always speaking the truth was taught to me early on. But my real turning point came in 1999 when I first saw Baba in Puttaparthi. That moment changed everything. I realized that God is not distant, but present within me one heart. Slowly, my life began to shift. I became vegetarian. I found joy in meditation, silence, and bhajans. Every visit to Puttaparthi depended this journey. When Baba left his physical form, my heart felt empty, as did the hearts of many others. But in 2016, while in California, I had the opportunity to see the Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai for the first time. Around that time, my daughter gave me the book, The Story Divine Part 1, written by Sadhguru. After reading it, I felt strongly that if we translated this book into Nepali, it would help so many people who could not read or write, understand the English. From 2018, we began coming to Muddenahalli and were deeply inspired to see translation teams from many countries working with such devotion. We even had the privilege of attending Prakashana sessions with Sir Isaac Tigret. Encouraged by this, we reached out to the Sai Prakashana team and with their guidance formed the Nepali Uvacha translation team. Today, our team has 10 members. Most of them are librarians, and together we have translated 14 books into Nepali. These books have been distributed to libraries across Nepal, including 70 community libraries in rural areas through the non-profit Read Nepal organization. All of these translated books are offered freely so that retired people, housewives, youths and children in villages can read them and be inspired to walk the path of God and truth. Through this seva of translation, my own heart and mind have been transformed. Each line, each word touched me deeply and opened new layers of understanding in spirituality. To serve in this way has become the most meaningful part of my life. As Baba has taught us, love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. These golden words continue to guide me every day and I strive to live by them. When I first came to Muddenahalli, my eyes were immediately drawn to the words written in bold letters, one world, one family. Those words stayed with me. At first, I felt surprised, almost doubtful, because in today's world, even within our own families, there can be divisions, misunderstanding, and sometimes even discrimination also. So I asked myself, if unity is so difficult in one household, how could it ever be possible to bring the whole world together as one family? But when I began to see with my own eyes the mission of Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, I felt the atmosphere here filled with love and compassion. I witnessed children receiving education and nutrition completely free of cost. I saw hospitals where treatment is given freely, and even a medical college that offers everything without charge. The medical library here is of a world-class standard, open for all to learn. In every corner, I felt an energy of giving, of sharing, and selfless care. And in those moments, I realized the vision is not only possible, it is already happening. Because when hearts unite under a common purpose, love becomes stronger than division. And when love prevails, barriers fall away, and the world can truly come together as one family. This is what I have witnessed in the mission of One World, One Family. Inspired by this principle, our small team in Nepal began to follow in this spirit of service. We chose a small orphanage in Kathmandu, where once a month we go to share food, to spend time, and to offer our love to the children. Their simple smiles, their joy remind me that there is a spark of divinity in every soul. In serving them, I feel we are not only serving children, we are serving God Himself. I feel very satisfied to serve them and seeing the smile and happiness on the faces of children. Once when I visited the ashram during winters, few children came running to me and hugged me. They did not have dolls and other playing articles with them. Even children did not have shoes and warm clothing for winter season. It got tears of gratitude into my eyes. I helped them in whichever way I could to encourage them to go for sports and games. From the depth of my heart, I feel this is a golden opportunity for all of us to join hands in this mission and to serve humanity with love. For in every act of seva, we are transformed too. And so with profound gratitude to Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai and to this global gathering of One World, One Family, together may we continue walking on this journey of transformation guided always by love. Thank you so much and namaste to all.
We will now have a video showcasing the service activities carried out in Nepal. May we have the video, please? We now pray to Sadhguru for his benedictory message.
On this wonderful evening when we are celebrating Nepal, our neighboring country, a land of beauty, warmth, hospitality, and spirituality. The gateway to Kailash Mansarovar, those who go take the Nepal route. And a lot of Indian pilgrims take that route for the pilgrimage to Kailash Mansarovar through Nepal and then Tibet. I feel very joyful listening to all that they said just now. Mrs. Thapa was telling about the joy of serving. When you serve, you feel gratified. And I always say, what service you do, it's not important than what service does to you. When we do service, we change. Of course, people change when we serve them. It helps them. But more than them, it is the change within us. That is the greatest gift of service. And that is what the people so far that I noticed, be it e-travel value, Mr. Vijay, his support to serve this mission. And many a times it has always been a touch and go kind of situations, but they have done their very best in the last 10 years to support all the travel needs of this institution and also support each one Educate One program on the sidelines. And all those children, I think there are probably more than 100 children or 150 children who have traveled around the world with me. And thanks to them that they could get their visas, passports, tickets, and whatever else was to be processed on time, they managed to do that. And for that, we are very grateful, and we wish you the very best for your future as well. So also Rotary International, Bangalore people, and they're all like a family. I don't have to specifically thank any one of them, I feel. Now that I also have a Rotary pin, I don't need to thank them. It's an honor to be an honorary member of Rotary Club. Wonderful service is undertaken through Rotary. I've seen Rotary chapters across the world, and they have been associated with us for over 10 years now in various capacities. They've helped us build infrastructure for healthcare in Raipur, in Palwar, in Mumbai, in Muddenahalli, even in Fiji and in the US. Wherever we needed, they are in Sri Lanka, wherever we needed them, they were always there to lend a helping hand. This apart, Rotary has always been a great support for all other initiatives as well. Whenever we reached out to them, they have done their very best to bring more people together. And today having Mr. Nagesh and especially Mr. Nagesh come here and receive this on behalf of the entire club. And Mr. Aneja, who has always been a great pillar of support. Now, I think he has brought the maximum number of Rotary people here to our ashram. Every time he comes, he brings 20 people with him. Because he resonates with the cause. He felt this is his place and this is his mission. And since then, a lot of good things have happened and continue to happen. I'm also very happy to launch that health card. This is a co-branded card with Rotary Club, because this would give access to good quality healthcare for all the Rotary Club members across the world. Because as I said, this hospital is not just for India, this hospital is for the world. Anybody from anywhere, knowing the kind of difficulties people are facing with lack of access to healthcare, even in developed countries. I know of some of these developed countries where to just get an appointment from a general physician, a GP, takes days. And if you want a specialist, it could be weeks. And people just suffer without being able to go to the private setup. Of course, private is always there, but then it's expensive. So for all of them across the world, this hospital will be available to serve them, and we will do our very best. We will welcome them with open arms and take care of them as our own family members. So that's the new initiative with Rotary. You serve and you get served in return. That is the greatest gift. When you love, you get loved back in return. Like that, when you serve, you get served back in return. So I look forward to a lasting partnership with Rotary International and all the chapters and clubs of Rotary. Again, once again, a heartfelt gratitude on behalf of the institution for your kind support. The stories that we heard of resilience and courage from Charimaya Tamangji, the courage to fight back and claim back the rightful place in the society. She said they were sold like animals, But today she stands as a human being with dignity. And that took 30 years of fight and resilience, courage in the face of all the challenges and all the obstacles that you can imagine a little girl could have faced. And she said it's not just girls, even boys. Across the world, this happens in a more sophisticated way. It's no more just abducting and selling people. Now it's more intelligent in the name of job, employment abroad, or some other services abroad, or education abroad. They are tempted, enticed into these kind of professions. And then once they have crossed the borders, there's no going back. They cannot go back to their families, so they live a difficult life, a terrible life all through. And her organization is fighting for justice for such victims of human trafficking. And she has a vision that with the help of everyone, all of us here and everywhere else who is watching it live, possibly it can happen that all human trafficking could come to an end. That's a great vision, and I truly salute her for her work that she is doing on behalf of the entire organization and all of us. The basic instinct that is given to all of us is fight or flight. We only decide either ways. If there is a situation, the courageous people fight and the cowards take to flight. But it is to the credit of those courageous ones who stand and fight that the world is what it is today. Otherwise, it would have been much worse than what it is. And that courage in the face of all odds and challenges is the true human spirit that we are all endowed with. We only have to invoke that within all of us. That compassion, that courage, and that conviction in good is given to all beings. It's equally. The issue is some people invoke it and use it to fight back and to do the right things, whereas the others just take to flight or just surrender to that and never rise again. But history has been made only by people who have taken courage and fought back for the right things. This stage in the last 35 days has seen at least 35 humanitarians from 35 countries. And each of them has told us wonderful stories about what they went through and what inspired and motivated them to take this as their life's purpose. There were women entrepreneurs who came and told how they are providing employment opportunities by training the girls in African continent. There were people, men who came, who have fought for the rights of children. They gave them education, they gave them access to food, nutrition, and a safe haven where they could be protected. So also today we heard Ms. Tamang, who talked about her struggle to restore dignity to human life, especially for the vulnerable and the victims of human trafficking. It inspires me every day when I listen to all of them, while they tell that you people do so much more. But I know that we are doing because we are a huge organization with tremendous support from around the world. But these are small organizations in their own little sphere of work. They continue to do what they can and do it to their best capacities. They don't shy away, and that really inspires us. I always feel, oh, we have to do so much more. When all of them are able to do so much in their own limited capacities, yet they don't give up easily, I think we have a lot more to do. So this is a call to action. When we hear these people, it inspires us that we must really reach out to many more, because out there, millions are still bereft of basic necessities of life. They don't get 2 square meals a day. There's starvation, there's hunger. They don't have a roof over their head. There are millions of migrants who move from one place to the other for the sake of just saving their lives. And those who are displaced by wars and conflicts, the most vulnerable of them are the women and children and the elderly and the sick, who do not have anywhere to go, and they cannot earn for themselves, they're not educated, they cannot be employed. And even if they're taken as refugees in other countries, the respect is not the same. They don't get the same rights. And lifelong they live like that. How many of them we have seen. But can this be made better? Then I take inspiration from the speech of Mrs. Thapa, who so very spiritedly said Yes, it is possible. It's happening here very much in front of our eyes. And this is a model. Sathya Sai Grama is a model. If it can happen here, it can happen anywhere else too. All it takes is for us to invoke that spirit of human kindness, that courage and conviction in good to achieve it. And I'm sure in this hall, those who are sitting, they are inspired for sure. But those who are watching also from around the world, I'm sure they also get a lot of inspiration from such amazing work that these people are doing. I wish them the very best for their future, and I pledged whatever support we can to help them continue their crusade against such injustice that happens to such poor little girls and boys around the world. And that is totally, totally unacceptable in a society of today's times when we are such a rich world. The world has never been richer than what it is today. More than $100 trillion economies together. And yet, hundreds of them, millions of them are starving or getting trafficked or getting sold like animals, as she said. And it is our collective responsibility to do something about it. Whatever we can do as an organization, we only should ask ourselves, are we doing enough? Can we do a little more? Can we do some more? And inspire ourselves every day, motivate ourselves every day for the sake of those. This human suffering should motivate us to not sit quiet, but to plunge into action and do more than our might for everybody's sake. And that is something that all these amazing people inspire us. Rotary International has been like that, 130 plus years of service. Started as a small thought in the US, and then it has spread everywhere. Now it is mostly in all the countries of the world. I'm sure Rotary will have a club. 200 countries of the world, Rotary is present doing its own bit in making the world a better place for everyone. That inspires us. And I've met a lot of Rotarians. They are so spirited. You can easily spot a Rotarian in a crowd. They are always smiling. They're always cheerful. They're always spirited. And you can easily spot them. I can easily tell, even if they're not wearing their badge, I can easily suspect that this must be a Rotarian, because their energy, the charm, the aura is such. So I'm very grateful to every one of you for doing what you're doing. I'm very happy to receive our Nepalese brothers and sisters for this One World, One Family festival. And I have some fond memories of Nepal though. I did travel to Kailash Mansarovar via Nepal. At that point of time, there was a huge cloudburst towards the Indian side of things. So we had to go via Nepal. And the best part of Nepal, when I was there, I of course went to the temple, the Kamakya temple. I went to see Nilkantha, I forget the full name, but that's the statue of Lord Vishnu, which is lying down, a blue statue of Vishnu, and the Buddhist stupa. And I also went by a small plane to see Mount Everest. They have a small aircraft that takes you around and shows you the Mount Everest from far. That day the weather was good. We could see the shining peak of Mount Everest, and it was exhilarating experience. Such a wonderful scene. Nepal is so blessed that way. And of course the noodle soup, nothing to beat that. At the end of it, it is very tasty. Everywhere you'll get noodles in Nepal. And they are very friendly people, very warm, very hospitable. They're always smiling. And they're always cheerful. Somehow, despite all the crises and the difficulties that they go through, I've always seen Nepalese people very smiling, very happy looking. And that, I think, is a blessing given by God, because I've seen rich countries, they have everything, but they're not happy. And then there are countries like these, they may not have much, but they're always happy. So I think that is the real wealth that Nepal has, that happiness, the joy, the cheer in their lives, their culture and traditions. And a lot of Nepalese devotees come to India. A lot of students study here too. And they do not feel any difference. They feel like India. I know between Nepal and India, there is no visa required, so no need of e-travel there, but then we can easily go to Nepal and come back, isn't it? So that is how the two countries work. And I wish there is going to be political stability in Nepal and people will do the right thing. And soon an order is restored. And hopefully Nepal as our neighboring country, and neighbors are important. Love thy neighbor is what Jesus says. So whatever we can do to help people in Nepal, we are more than committed to that. So Ram Rachao. Namaste.
We will now have a short break, after which we will reconvene for the cultural presentation. Nepal is a land of immense natural beauty and cultural heritage. Despite its small size, it is home to 142 castes and ethnic groups, each with unique dances and music. Classical and folk dances hold great significance in Nepal as they reflect the customs and festivals of different tribes. Each community has its own unique costumes, music, and dance forms that narrate the stories of their culture and history. This evening, the Everest Nepal Cultural Group is proud to present a vibrant showcase of Nepal's rich cultural heritage, celebrating the nation's diversity. Our first dance presentation is the Kumari dance. Nepal is the land of the living goddess Kumari. The Kumari goddess is a young girl chosen from the Newar community. She is worshipped as a divine manifestation of Shakti. Her presence is a symbol of purity and divine power. Dedicated to the living goddess Kumari of Nepal, this dance is performed during the Indra Jatra festival every year. The dance is both a devotional act and a cultural expression, showcasing reverence for the goddess while preserving ancient Newar traditions. It is believed that those who witness this dance get blessings, protection, and prosperity. Presenting the Kumari dance. Next, we have the Dhime dance. Performed by the Japu community of Kathmandu, the Dhime dance is deeply connected to agriculture and community celebrations. It is performed with the beats of the traditional Dhime drum during festivals and after a good harvest. The dancers in traditional attire express joy, gratitude, and social bonding, making it a lively and rhythmic dance. The Dhime dance not only reflects the rich musical heritage of the Japu people, but also symbolizes unity, vitality, and devotion to the gods. Now, we will have the Garra Maruni dance. Originating from the eastern ethnic communities of Nepal, the Garra Maruni dance is performed at weddings and special occasions mainly by the Magar community. Accompanied by folk songs and traditional instruments, it features vibrant costumes, lively movements, and storytelling elements that reflect themes of love, celebration, daily life, mythology, and unity in community. Presenting the Garra Maruni dance. Our next presentation is the Thali Nach. The Thali Nach is a traditional folk dance of Nepal, mainly performed by women in the mid-western and far western regions of the country. In this unique dance, performers skillfully balance brass or metal plates called thalis on their palm, while gracefully moving to the rhythm of traditional folk music. It requires precision, balance, and rhythmic synchronization, making it both entertaining and culturally rich. The Thali Nach is usually performed during festivals, weddings, and cultural celebrations, symbolizing joy, prosperity, and respect for tradition. It reflects the rich heritage and artistry of rural Nepali communities. Presenting the Thali Nach. Now, we move on to the Manjushri dance. According to legend, the Kathmandu Valley was once a vast lake. The Bodhisattva Manjushri, who is known as the Buddhist deity of wisdom, cut a gorge in the southern hills to drain the water, thereby making the land habitable. The Manjushri dance is a traditional cultural dance that portrays this ancient legend, and it is performed by Buddhist priests to honor this act of creation and compassion. This dance is often performed during religious festivals and cultural events and not only honors the deity's wisdom and compassion, but also serves as a reminder of Kathmandu Valley's spiritual and historical origins. The Manjushri dance. Next, we have the Tharu dance. The Tharu dance is a vibrant and energetic traditional dance performed by the Tharu community, an indigenous ethnic group mainly living in the Terai region of Nepal. It is usually showcased during festivals like Maghi, Jitiya, Tihar, and Dashayan, as well as during community celebrations. The Tharu dance are known for their rhythmic movements, colorful traditional attire, and the use of musical instruments. This dance is often led by young boys and girls to symbolize joy, love, and unity. Men and women often dance together in coordinated steps expressing themes of nature, daily life, harvest, and ancestral worship. The Tharu dance reflects the rich cultural heritage and deep connection of the Tharu people to their land and traditions. Presenting the Tharu dance.
बसंते में आयल चल जइबे बनवा बिहारे बरका बन में बसंता में आयल चल जइबे बनवा बिहारे बरका बन में बसंते में आयल चल जइबे बनवा बिहारे बरका बन में बसंता में चल जइबे बनवा बिहारे चल जइबे बनवा बिहारे चल जइबे बनवा बिहारे
The final dance performance this evening is the Sai Tari Baja Yautai Tal. This cultural presentation emphasizes the importance of unity and harmony among people and celebrates togetherness and shared cultural pride. Although people of Nepal may have different traditions and cultures, ultimately all Nepali are one and are united by the feeling of love, humanity, and brotherhood. The song's lyrics mention that there may be hundreds of instruments, but the tune is one. There may be hundreds of feet, but the steps are one. There may be hundreds of ethnic groups, but when they dance, they are one, like the leaves of the same tree. Through this song, the Nepali delegation seeks to present their love for all of us, and they wish to invite our dearest Sadhguru to the country of Nepal, presenting the Sai Tare Bhaja Yautai Tal.
सै थरी बाजा एउटै ताल
we take the opportunity to introduce today's performers. Mrs. Seetal Acharya, Ms. Sapna Devi, Ms. Gauri Dhakal, Ms. Sharmila Tamang, Ms. Pema Sherpa, Ms. Pranita Jimba, Mr. Keshab Koirala, Mr. Chudamani Puyal, Mr. Bhavani Koirala, Mr. Ramachandra Koirala, and Master Siraj Koirala. We request all to rise as we conclude with the national anthem of Nepal, followed by the national anthem of India.